Well, folks, another week goes by, and we actually have a pretty unique stream tonight. To celebrate getting affiliate, we're going to embrace the Homestuck with Alternian Turnabout Aradia Megido, a Homestuck fan game in the style of the Ace Attorney series. Will we be able to prove our clients innocent? Or will they taste the bitter pain of an undeserved culling? Find out tonight with gorgonsChirotonsor. Oh my lord! No! What am I doing? No! What am I doing?
He's so cool.
Oh no. Fuck!
That's crazy!
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all sapiens outside and in between. Welcome to another gorgonsChirotonsor stream with myself, gorgonsChirotonsor, GC, Gorgons, or whatever the hell else you want to call me, as long as it's not. Well, folks, I don't even know what to say. I've rehearsed this whole song and dance a million times, walking around in the break room, saying this and that. And what is there to say? We reached affiliate. Let's. Oh gosh. Okay. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Okay. Okay. You should have saved that money for something on your VR headset. God. Okay. Jesus. But thank you, Gwen. I do appreciate it. I will say, fortunately, that alert was not a custom one. A custom one would have played while Gwen had, subscribed before the stream started. But I can just go ahead and play that manually. Also, I don't know why that's a sub goal. That should be the follower goal of at 75 followers, I will be playing Corn Kids 64. Tentative still, but I know y'all like Corn Kids. I know that's your jam. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna pause the music just so you are able to properly appreciate this alert. So, music paused, there we go, and this is the current, this is the current alert for if somebody subscribes. It's gonna be for the Prime subscription, but I made it just for the new subscriber, just because, we're doing things normally. Here we go. Y'all know me. We love a little alt Dirk here, don't we? Villain of the year. Love that guy. Why is it so much louder than everything else? Because it's a big, scary alert. You gotta be able to hear it. Girl is slaying, I have no clue who that is. That's valid. Sorry, it's loud. I'll turn it down at a later point. Here, I'll turn that down, like there. There we go, okay. But yeah, we've got a lot to discuss. I'll stop ignoring the elephant in the room and ask, what do we think about the intro? I felt very slick and very facetious because I was hanging out in VC with Gwen the other night. Gwen, Dem, all the homies. And we were talking about channel trailers. And I was like, yeah, no, editing isn't my thing. I don't I'm not really for it. Meanwhile, I already have that shit done and ready to drop. I don't know. But yeah, that was so much fun to make. Do I want to know what you think about it, Dan? Okay. Yeah. Guys, this is my first stream with affiliate, and you're trying to start a hype train. I appreciate it, but... Oh no, it's already started. Oh, cool. Wow. Thank you for that. Oh, the music was supposed to loop, but it didn't. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Thank you, folks. This... You know things are happening later in the stream, right? You know we can wait until we start the game. I haven't even talked about the other shit that I've added. We're still just talking about the intro. But thank you folks a ton. Just wanted to get out of the way and carry on. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Thank you, Dem. All of my biggest supporters, and I love y'all so much. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm very excited to reach affiliate because being affiliate enables you to do so much more stuff, a lot of cool, neat new things. Like I can run polls, I can do predictions, I've got channel points now. We'll get in on that later. But I wouldn't have been able to do all this stuff without you folks. Because, like, obviously, you know, I can put on the flashiest, greatest show on earth, and if I don't have anybody in the audience, then it's nothing doing, you know, nothing's getting done. But y'all have been here consistently, and I just want to thank everyone who's, like, followed and shared with their friends. I want to thank anyone who's talked in chat, even once on a stream that I don't even remember. Somebody who's came in, lurked, didn't say a thing, didn't follow, didn't do nothing, headed out. I appreciate all of you just being on this little corner of the internet. And I like to think that I make great content for you guys so that you can enable me to just keep doing the cycle. Like, I make stuff that I feel that's fun, I put it out there, you guys enjoy it, and your support enables me to keep doing stuff like that. And it's great, and I really appreciate it. And so, I should mention, let me not get ahead of myself. These streams are all the highlights on my Sundays and Wednesdays. Aw, thank you. Aw, you give me all sappy. But yeah, I had a basic little script in my head. Oh yeah, okay, so, obviously, now that I am affiliate, the production value of these streams is going to go up, but I'm just one person, folks. I can't do anything. Well, no. I can do things. I can't do everything, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I can't do everything. But this isn't just me getting affiliate. This isn't just my victory. This is our victory. So, I feel like if I should get a promotion, I feel like all you should too. So, I will say, I am now promoting you all. You are now one of my elite compies. Because that's the fan base name, is the compies. No longer are you just compies in the audience. You are now my compy cast and crew. And you might be, and yeah, so as my compy cast and crew, I'm gonna be given a little bit control of the neat effects to you folks. I can't control it all, so I need somebody to understand comedy better than me, understand timing better than me, and be able to show up. Okay, that's my fault for lingering. I should also say there's some kinks. Not everything is set up 100%. I'm sorry, let me see if I can refund you. Go turn off the alert for redeems. Yeah, let me do that. Channel points. There we go. Okay, both of those are turned off now. But yeah. Okay, so, what does this entail? And you're like, you may be like, GC, I'm just a compy. I don't have control of your OBS. How am I supposed to set up and do special effects and cool stuff? Well, here's the new thing. Let us head over to the booth. Sorry about that. Like I said, OBS, little freaky deaky as of late, because we got a lot going on. But, you might be wondering, GC, how do I control the OBS? Why am I louder? Am I louder now? I shouldn't be. Is it because I'm just more excited? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Are we vaguely okay with the audio? You're freaking me out, Dem. You're scaring me. Yeah. I'm gonna continue. Nobody's saying that their ears are bleeding. Maybe it's just the music, but it seems okay now. Oh yes, the music is supposed to dampen when I talk. That is an intentional feature. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I added that just to make sure I could talk over the intro and not have to adjust things, make it all weird. Yeah. If it's legitimately freaking you out, I can turn that effect off and then just leave it at a low volume. But yeah. For now. Blah blah blah, GC, blah blah blah, don't have control over OBS. Well, what you do have control over is our channel points, otherwise known as keyframes. So, with you as a compy viewer, or a compy cast and crew member, by viewing the stream, you are able to build up keyframes. And with keyframes, you can do cute little things like add some edits. So, maybe you want to highlight your message and be like, hi. And look, it's all glowy and cool and epic now. Maybe you want to shout out a specific friend. Like, let's give a shout out to Fuck Bob. Be like, hi, Fuck Bob. Women. Shout out given to women. Hell yeah. Let's go, women. There we go. Yeah, so you can see the difference there. Two completely separate things. Let me see here. Just checking in. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry. I ruined the reveal. Let me test to make sure this works, actually. I'm going to highlight a message, and I want to see if it gets recognized. There we go. Hey! Look, it's our buddy. It's Funkbot Squarefoot. So, going forward, we're gonna have a little buddy here. I have coerced Funkbot because you can't name it Fuckbob. Did I make a fucking bot for this? Tentative, you know. Bro's still in his little baby stage. Did I enslave Fuckbob? Not necessarily. He could log off at any time. That's all I'll say. But yeah, going forward, if we're doing some bot stuff, I might incorporate little Funkbot here. See what we can do with that. He doesn't say much more than hello and yeah, and do a little SpongeBob emoticon. But oh, you know what? I shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. But that's not all we got for channel points. We've got dehydrate check. See, I was telling you folks, I see a lot of streamers have hydrate checks, and I'm like, dog, that's lame. I don't need hydrated. Hi, Coco. Hi, buddy. Nice to see your friend. Welcome to the stream. You missed the intro? You know what? It's the affiliate stream. I can play the intro one more time if you want, just so Coco can see it. Yes, hi Gwen, hi Dan. Yes, hi Coco. Encore. Okay. We can play the intro one more time. I don't play my intro for nothing. Okay, I guess I'll play one time for nothing. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. Let's run it back. Ready for round 2? Okay, I'll see you folks in a minute. Well, folks, with another week gone by, and we actually have a pretty unique stream tonight. We're running the intro for a second time because Coco wasn't here to see it, but hey, you know what? It's the first time. We can have a lot of fun. We're playing a Homestuck fan game in the style of Ace Attorney, Alternian Turnabout, Aradia Megido. Will our clients be innocent? Let's find out. Oh my lord! No! What am I doing? No! What am I doing?
He's so cool.
Oh no. Fuck!
That's crazy!
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all Sabians outside and in between, and welcome to another gorgonsChirotonsor stream with myself, gorgonsChirotonsor, GC, Gorgons, or whatever the hell else you want to call me, as long as it's not. Who else do you know who has a damn Saturday morning cartoon intro? Hey, aw, shucks. Aw, shucks, friends. But it's too powerful. Oh, now I'm quiet. That's cringe. I'm almost at, like, yellow on my side. It's like a live show you can catch after you get home from work. Kind of. Sounds fine. Oh, no, Dem. Don't tell me you're having Twitch errors again. This is awful. But yeah, so, like new Ed Sullivan. I'm like, Murray from the Joker, I think. Remember that guy? Reinvented cable. Y'all flatter me. But yeah, one thing about that intro, I was looking for intro music one day, because I was like, I want to make an intro, I want to have fun doing that, I want to see what I can get. I'm listening to music from various things, and I'm like, hey, why don't I listen to Hive Swap music? I know the Grubbles have been saying stuff, or like playing music. You like my dog? Hold on, this is actually perfect. This is perfect. Thank you for saying that, Kate. Hold on. So let me head over to the booth. Dead out OBS. Okay. I'll talk about the intro in a second. So, some of the things that we've got for channel points. We have the dehydrate check, and this is the interesting things. These are the special effects that not only do I have control over, but you folks do as well. So, for 300 points, which these prices are tentative, especially as I grow with my audience. Appreciate it while it lasts, because I'm not positive it's going to stay this way. For 300 points, maybe something, shocking happens on stream. And we need a Vine Boom. Ooh, shock! Shock it all! Or like, maybe I say something controversial, like, oh, gosh dang it. Oh, I just hate how gay people don't like Mario Party. Something controversial and wild like that. The After Effects, yeah, it's got the whole zoom out and everything. One that I am very excited for, that I'm gonna turn off the music at this point. Fade that music out. Ooh, Surely you don't believe that. Surely you must be joking. But yeah, one I am very excited for. I think you folks are gonna find a lot of use out of this one. For 300 points, you can activate Pardon, which looks a little bit like this. So let's say I say something cringe. What's a cringe thing that I say, chat? Give me an example. I'm sure something you would want to silence me over. You know. Goodbye, music. You will be missed. Absolutely. Can we pull up the clip? The mom from Chibi Robo's feet. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So let's be like, hi, Mrs. Sanderson. There's our favorite pair of feet. God fucking damn it. Oh, wait, hold on. I got Let's try this again. We got this. Nope, there's a 5-minute cooldown for it. Okay, don't worry. I can trigger this manually. Here we go.
What the fuck was that? Huh?
See? And I will also say, it doesn't, unlike the dramatic sting, my mic is not music. My mic is not muted. So let's say like, oh, I'm like having a conversation, blah blah blah. I just said a cringe thing. Okay, hell, no. You don't get to pull this card on me. This is a valid thing that I said. So we have that to look forward to. Cool shit like that. What else do we got? Oh, and then our favorite effect, the first effect ever. We have the dramatic sting, which you may recognize, overused a lot. One brief explanation I will give to this. It zooms in on one section of the video gameplay, and it is kind of separated like a tic-tac-toe board. In the top left corner is 1, and in the bottom right corner is 9. So it's like 1, 2, 3, down a row, 4, 5, 6, down a row, 7, 8, 9. You can specify which corner that you want to zoom in on when you go ahead and redeem the reaction. So let's say I want to zoom in on Aradia's pointing finger. That's in the top right corner, so that is section 3. So I will redeem dramatic sting, and I will simply type 3 in the chat. There you go. Simple as that. Hoping to add more effects, and these are all definitely subject to change as things go on in the future, especially as an audience grows. But hey, appreciate it while it's around now. And then one thing I will... Oh, you folks weren't able to see it. Are we sure OBS can handle more? I'm gonna try. That's a promise. Let's see. If I go back to the entrance, does the transition work? Turn around. There we go. Okay, so that does work. I don't know why it doesn't work the other way around, but that's something I can worry about later. There we go. Okay. And then one little thing for you. This is not a redeem that you can use just yet because I'm not sure if I 100% want to do it. But ideally, why do I get noticeably quieter outside the booth? Do I? Is that a thing that happens? I get noticeably quieter outside the booth? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I am sorry. Yes, very. That's cringe. Oh, wait. Am I quiet during when I'm at the entrance too? Or is it just in between? I just randomly got louder. This is stupid. I'm leaving myself here. You can tell me if this point is fine or not. Is this good? At the entrance. I think I have maybe an idea. I'm not sure. Seems okay for now. This point is fine. Okay. I will review this in the future. But thank you folks for letting me know. Oh yeah, one thing, there's no redeem for it yet. We can consider this a little teaser.
Just you and me and Teddy Bear.
And away we go. Horrid. Oh god. What is that supposed to mean? Hey, this lasts for a whole 2 minutes, so you're getting your channel points worth out of it. Anyway, we're now 30 minutes into the stream, and I think it's about time we get started, don't you think, folks? With Aradia Megido, Alternian Turnabout. Wish it lasted longer. Me too, Kate. Me too. Oh, that's nope. In a time before Subgrub. Hold on. That was hella loud for me. I am not playing an entire game like that. And that's like halfway. That's like less than halfway down on the fucking one thing. On volume, not volume mixer, but you get me. Okay. We're gonna give this a try. This is what you've done? Unforgivable. Arg. That's still super loud. Holy moly. Okay. I turned that down severely already. That's a 26 in volume mixer. Let's turn that down to 16 in volume mixer. Where is everybody? Toria doofus, where'd you run off to? Shocking development. I know who this lance belongs to. Okay, is this, some kind of excuse to mess with me again? I'm more than a little sure that you know me well enough to know that I had no reason to do this. Tavros, are you doubting the expertise of my forensics unit? Hi, Terezi. Ooh, there goes the Mafia head. Are you denying that the weapon is yours? Well, that is my lance. I never said it wasn't. And also, the police are probably just your stuffed toys, but... Get it with the excuses already. I was just a little impressed you'd have the guts to pull something like this. But trying to cover it up makes you boring and cowardly once again. Just man up to it. So, okay. They are really going after Tavros here. I don't know why. He's the poor baby. He didn't do nothing wrong. I'm sure of it. He's too good. Tavros too good. Perjuring yourself is only going to make the punishment harsher. Stop. Great. There's the great. There's the other half of team charge. Obstructing justice is only going to get you in trouble too, Aradia. No, seriously, Tavros just killed Kenny. He was here. Oh, wow. That is his body. What was he doing here? If I had to guess, it would be everything I just said a moment ago. Somehow, I don't think that's the whole story. You shouldn't jump to conclusions like that. Tavros, is this true? Okay, that really is my lance, but that was hidden where Kenny got killed, but... Aradia, I'd be so happy if you trusted me. Ooh. Okay, folks. Right out of the gate. I think this shows promise. I do believe that this game has completely original art and music, which hopefully we will get a delectable taste of in a moment here. But first thoughts, I'm excited. This art looks awesome. I love the Terezi shadow. I love the Vriska shadow. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm positive of it. See, he's finally snapped. He's a cold-blooded killer. It's up to Team Scourge to bring him to justice. I also just love when people take pre-existing game concepts and homestuckify them. Absolutely. Puzzle Stuck and Grist Torrent come to mind. Absolutely. What you're doing isn't funny. Our friend is dead. Do you think he's telling the truth? Are you willing to stick out your neck to prove it? What? I can think of a fun way to prove his guilt and uncover what really happened. Dot, 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 dot. Just prosecuting the killer is too easy. Let's raise the stakes a bit. Vriska will be the prosecuting attorney. And you get to be, like, an opposite thing to that. Which one's Puzzle Stuck? That's the one that's like Puzzle and Dragon, where you got, like, a bunch of characters on your team, and, you do, like, match 3 stuff that, you know, gives elements and blah, 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 attack power. It's also, like, Best Fiends, similar thing. Neat, yeah. I was gonna play that, and then I had, like, a deep repressed memory. Is it Puzzle Dragon, not Puzzle and Dragon? Okay, Puzzle Dragon. I don't know, whichever. Yeah, I had a deep repressed memory of Jay playing it, and I was like, oh, I can't play this. So, I got this one. You mean, like, reverse prosecutor? Jay played in VC, not on stream. Still, I'm no copycat, even though I'll play it at some point, maybe. Something like that. We'll prove Tavros' guilt, and she'll try to prove he's innocent. But if we prove he's lying, that makes you an accomplice to his murder. This game sounds kind of sick. What's wrong? Think that he's guilty? No. Fine. I'll prove it. You are now Aradia Megido. You always feel more than a little doomed. You are now on your way over to the district courthouse to prevent a fellow flarper from doom as punishment for killing yet another dead flarper who also felt doomed. Doomstuck when? Great question. I'm not making it. Be the change you want to see in the world. That's just how extreme role-playing goes. This courthouse is free for you and your friends to roleplay in because all the adults are gone. To say the least, empty buildings like this make for some great adventures. Fourth by Lunar Parody. Oh. That's not a completely unique sprite, but hey, I'll take it. There's a mod for the unofficial collection that just straight up adds Doom. Why is he so fucked up? Nah, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Oh, let me turn up the... Is this decent game level audio? Is that good? Can we hear the music an amount that we can appreciate it and also still hear me? Why does he look like he's on Walmart weed? He's, you know, he's just hanging out. He's... Sounds okay. Maybe a tiny bit loud. We can hear you. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's time to gamble for my life. Yes. Aren't you going to ask whether I did it or not? Okay, did you do it? I did. Wait, what voice? Oh. I didn't kill Kenny. Honest. Okay. I believe in you, Tavros. The voices already told me you didn't. Thank goodness. Did I also tell you it really did? Fuck. The things I do for stream. No, that would make too much sense. Oh. But that's okay. I won't let anything happen to you. Even if this reverse prosecutor thing sounds pretty weird. Maybe don't do voices that fuck up your throat. This voice sucks and I hate it. Listen here, chat. I take it all back. Actually, no, I'm not letting one of you fuckers clip what I was about to say. Listen. Comedy... Beauty is pain. And comedy is beauty. Comedy is pain. Comedy is pain. It's true. Thank you, Kate. Even if this reverse prosecutor thing sounds pretty weird. Do you already know how Gyakuten/Ace Attorney games work? Let's say I don't. I do, but let's just get a brief explanation. This may seem zany on Alternia, but alien courtrooms have a thing called defense attorneys, and that's a thing you get to be today. To prove Tavros' innocence, you must cross-examine witnesses and find contradictions. They might be lying, or they simply remember wrong. If a witness testimony seems too solid, press them for more details, and they might just let something important slip. In the turnabout courtrooms, evidence is everything. If you think you've spotted a contradiction between a statement and a piece of evidence, present the evidence that contradicts the statement and expose the misinformation. You will eventually draw out the truth. If your logic is poor, the judge will penalize you. If you receive too many penalties, the trial will end and Tavros will be found guilty. Doesn't that just sound fun? Best of luck.
So, how do we prove that I didn't kill Kenny?
With the truth. This is what we know. So pay attention. So we started flarping at midnight. Our friend Kenny was in the area for some reason. And at around 1 a.m., Team Skirt says they found him dead with a hole through his chest. Is this why part 2? Why is one of the tags for this stream we? Because I forgot to delete it. Kenny is not a valid troll name. Cringe. I can change up that tag in a minute. Edit stream info. There we go. Got rid of the we tag. There we go. Okay. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Team Skirt says they found him with a hole through his chest. And your lance with his blood on it, which implicates you as his killer. Where were you during that time?
Okay, well, my session ended early, so I was headed back towards my hive, and then I got caught in a snare trap.
Snare trap? I'm gonna leave because I gotta focus on things. Bye, good luck. Thank you. Thank you for dropping in, Kate. Thank you for seeing the intro and all the cool stuff we've got going on. It's a pleasure to have ya. Ooh. And then what happened?
I struggled in it for a while, and then I escaped. Then Team Scourge found me and wanted to execute me for the murder that actually happened, but I didn't do. So I hope this helps.
Not really.
Oh.
Sorry, but I'll need evidence to beat them. It might help to remember this, though. Anyway, I'll check the court records one more time before we go in. Okay, now what? Okay, so a little bit of background. I guess not for this, but for my history with Ace Attorney, I'm an alright Ace Attorney fan. I played a lot of the original DS game, on an emulator, legally, on my legally purchased DS. Ignore the fact that I said emulator. And had a blast with that. I didn't end up finishing it, but I did end up rebuying it on the Nintendo Switch. Played a lot more of it there. That was a lot of great big fun. So hopefully, your DS is named emulator. It's English for friend. It's true. I'm able to emulate good, happy, fun times by playing my DS. That's why I call it that. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Maybe my skills will be up to snuff. Maybe they'll be subpar. We will see. The only experience I've had with Ace Attorney game was seeing an episode or two of the anime. It's a lot of fun. You might like it. Let's see. Review using the court records. Okay. The little capsule log icon that just appeared on the right can be used to open your Sylladex. Select an item, and when the spirits believe the time is right, you will have access to the present button. I not present it without the time being right, because that's not how that works in normal Ace Attorney. Because you can present things, and they can be unrelated, and then you can get penalized. Planning on buying the games eventually. Absolutely! It's a lot of fun. A lot of cool stuff. Makes you feel pretty smart. The Tertullian icon contains a collection of relevant profiles. For that menu, simply click on Profile. Simply clicking on Profile will present it or close the menu again as relevant. Okay. What do we got? Autopsy report. Autopsy report on Kenny, an orange-blooded troll. Died at midnight. Cause of death was traumatic chest wound. What else we got? Jousting lance. Tavros' jousting lance. Favored weapon of the Cavalreapers. Covered in victims' orange blood. Flarp Handbook, a guide for a famous extreme role-playing game. It says here, boy Skylarks are proficient in daggers, hammers, and slingshots, but do not use any other kind of weapon. Why is he using a lance then? Isn't he a boy Skylark? Or am I just dumb? I tried playing the first game twice, but both times I fucked with my save and lost a lot of progress and gave up. That's fair. That's fair. I've definitely been there before. Because it can definitely be a trek, especially if you don't remember every last step of what you just did. Let's see. Dagger lance. An inexpensive weapon. Compatible with the Boy Skylark Flarping class. Tavros was carrying it while flarping. Okay. And Trollian. Aradia Megido, Apocalypse Arisen. Archaeologist, medium, and today, a reverse prosecutor. Gifted with powerful telekinesis. Apith Team Charge. This is you. Tavros Nitrum, Audius Toreador. Boy Skylark, Monster Trainer, and today on trial for murder. Can commune with many creatures. Other half of Team Charge. Girl, why you so eyes? That's not a real guy. What the fuck? What are we looking at? What's the issue? Oh, this guy? Kenny Fan Troll. Okay. Okay, Kenny. A quiet troll who flarped as some sort of ninja. Today, a bloodied corpse. The victim in today's case. Everyone calls him Kenny, but his first name is actually 6 letters long. Just like Troll Will Smith's. Creative and original name. It's true. Terezi, this is pre-Make Her Pay. Oh my god. That's why we couldn't see her glasses in her shadow like we could see Vriska's thing. But wait, no, why does she have... Oh wait, never mind. Vriska Circuit, Arachnid's Grip, Petticoat Seagrift, Telepath, and Huge Bitch, blah blah. Has crazy mind control powers. The Prosecutor and other half of Team Scourge. Oh, I forgot to read. Terezi Pyrope, Gallows Calibrator. Hi. Legislacerator, and half a Team Scourge. Today is the judge of Tavros' trial. Okay. That's enough, I'm ready. Okay. It's time to win one for Team Charge. Let's go. Fourth by Lunar Perigee. Ooh. This music ain't original. I've been lied to. You know what? I'll take it.
Court is now in session for the murder of Kenny.
Fuck. The prosecution is ready, Your Tyranny. The reverse prosecution is ready. Wait, who is the judge here?
It's her tyranny, Lady Red Glare, of course.
I forgot how weird this Vriska Sprite's teeth were. Oh, yeah. It's interesting teeth. Yeah. Marquise Mindfang will be prosecutor, and Lady Red Glare will proceed over this trial. So, this is going to be a kangaroo court where you just mistreat us.
Come on, that's loser talk. I want to see how Team Charge tries to get out of this alive.
Did they rent this place out? Perhaps. This could just all be in our imaginations. This could be like a backyardigans thing. How about by not going along with this sham? I'm not playing this anymore.
Wait, what about me? Come on, Harry.
I'm getting water, don't worry. I reserved a good water for this. Oh my god. I can do this. I'm like Jason Griffith doing the werehog scream. No! The dehydrate check. Okay, I don't have any salt packets on me, so I gotta go grab some salt. I'll be right back, chat. How long have we been streaming? This might be a good time. Where can I see that? Oh, 52 minutes. You know what? Yeah, let's run this for shits and giggles. This is actually a perfect introduction for something. We're gonna give this a try. we're going to run some ads while I go get some salt. So, let's see. Cross fingers. Hope this works. Okay, we're at the pause screen now. If you're a sub, you can see what's happening. If you don't have a sub, then you don't see what's happening. That was cool. Thank you. Yeah, these just little things. I am gonna go grab salt. Um, everybody, go ahead, take a break real quick. We've been doing things. I will see you folks back here in just a little bit. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to play music. Um, I was just too excited about getting salt. Let me play some music. I can pull some up. Let's play some of this. There we go. Oh, are we back yet? Hold on. I'm gonna take it that we're back. Did it do the re-entry thing? I feel like we should have music playing. Some requests, probably the longest ever requests. It absolutely was not. Okay. We technically still got some ad time, I think. So, how are we doing? It is peanut butter jelly time. Except for me, I'm eating chicken. And when we come back from the ads, I don't have a salt packet, but I've got a decent amount of salt that I can pinch or into my mouth. So that's gotta be worth something. Sorry, it's a little fucky. But hey, we're back from the ads. I want to skip forward to noon so I can pick up my computer from the repair shop. Yeah, that was a little fucky, wasn't it? That's an instance of my code being... Not code. Code is a generous term. My code being 100% correct and OBS just... Or not OBS, but more Stream Deck just not processing it. But hey, is whatever. We'll survive. Welcome back from the ads. If you had one, this is where I put my ads. If I had one, I do have a pinch of salt here for the dehydrate check. So, just pouring this on my tongue. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Let me get a little more. Wow. Wow, yep. Good stuff. Thank you, Gwen, for making sure that I'm not getting too soggy here. Because no one likes a soggy dog. Demdo's guys redeemed pardon. Well, I'm sorry, Dem. There you go.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Okay, listen. I can say soggy dog. That's the thing I can do. That's fine, right? We love a soggy dog. That would have been so funny if it played after, like, no one likes a soggy dog. We can recreate it for the clip. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. No one. Thank you, Gwen, for making sure I'm nice and dried up because no one likes a soggy dog.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Listen. This is so fake. This is just like actual TV. This is like actual TV now. It's all fake. It's all unreal. It's not live anymore. It's all untrue. It's all preposterous. Edit triggers. Hold on. Okay. Now it should work. Let me give this a try. Oh, we can't redeem pardon for another 3 minutes. Okay, somebody redeem pardon in 3 minutes. Anyways. Oh god, there's a lot going on here. Okay. Moderators. Okay. Cool down. Damn. Well, we'll survive. Anyways.
Come on, Aradia. Don't be that way.
Oh, I'm feeling that salt.
I assure you, I want nothing more than justice for poor Kenny. Seriously, can't we arrive at the truth and have a little fun at the same time?
Is this weighted against us?
It would be weighted against you even more if we weren't doing this way. He killed Kenny.
Okay, fine, but no shenanigans.
You'll still do it.
Yeah, I'll defend you. It'll make beating them all the more satisfying.
I'll give you a fair chance to reveal the truth, since a defending prosecutor attorney isn't actually a thing.
They better lie their butts off if they want to win. He totally did it. Quick question, what's the sub goal for? It's not for anything, because I didn't set it. I did not want to have a sub goal. I wanted to have the follower goal up, but since somebody chose to subscribe, that means that I now have a sub goal instead of a follower goal. Do we get anything for completing it? I'll think of something. Don't try to complete it tonight, because then I have to... Then you're going to be like, oh, that promise that you made before you actually made it isn't worth the 10 subs. Not that you're going to hold against me, but let's... Give me a little time. I appreciate it. Yeah.
But they'd better lie their butts off if they want to win. He totally did it. The murder of Kenny, I mean, is probably not a thing that happened.
Okay, I have to drink water. It's not funny watching me just die. Ooh, that really wets my whistle. All right. Could you please be more confident that you're innocent?
Yeah, all right. He's got guilty written all over that derpy face of his. Order. Her tyranny will have order. Miss Marquise Spinneret.
Spinneret or Spinneret? Is there a consensus on that, chat? I've been saying Spinneret this whole time. But, like, maybe it's Spinneret? Not sure. I thought it was a hard T. Okay, that's how I've been pronouncing it. I'm willing to be corrected.
Miss Marquise Spinneret.
I say with a hard T? Okay.
Observations about the defendant's eyes don't seem to be helping your case here. Her tyranny thinks you should get to prosecuting.
Isn't it pretty obvious? Kenny is dead, and it's because Tavros stabbed him.
One step at a time, Mindfang. Might I suggest using the evidence the way you were taught to build your case against that wicked criminal?
Okay, jeez. She got that 8-ball Silodex. Let's go! So in the autopsy file, it said Kenny died at about midnight after bleeding out of a big hole in his chest. Do it again. I wasn't looking. Can I? Am I able to reverse? References. Help. Oh. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. Skip beginning. Oh, okay. Yep, I can reverse. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it again. Return. Okay, there we go. So, blah blah blah. Use evidence as you were taught. Have you met Kenny dying from a big hole in his chest? I'll do it again. I wasn't looking. I mean, we could watch Kenny die again. I mean, we can't, but yeah. Okay, jeez. There she goes. So in the autopsy file, it said that Kenny died at about midnight after bleeding out of a big hole in his chest. We found this jousting lance near Kenny's body, and it was covered in blood. Kenny's orange blood. And if we didn't already know this, this is Tavros's lance, and he even admits that it belongs to him. Pretty cut and dry, if you ask me.
That is pretty...
God damn.
That is pretty cut and dry. Aradia, you don't have much of a chance here.
He didn't do it.
Why don't we just hear Tavros' side of this first? Her tyranny calls Tavros Nitrum to the stand.
Ooh. We get to cross-examine.
Tavros, we will hear your story, but I'm warning you, lies will only tighten your noose.
Well,
Okay, I'll talk.
okay, chat. I gotta do a different voice. Okay, I'll talk. Whoa. Damn you, Mindfang. You're using... This is rigged. This is shenanigans. What the hell? Tavros' alibi. What do you got for me, Tavros? The people know Tavros. They know that his voice actor is a voice actress.
I was flipping as Boy Scarlark getting my butt kicked by my clouder. So she got bored and went somewhere else. I had nothing to do and Kenny was there and he didn't have anything to do either. And that's when I took my jousting lance and ran him through.
On the score?
Yeah, that's the face. That's just the face people can make. Yep.
Confessing already? And here I thought this would be interesting. You may begin the cross-examination.
This is stupid. Okay. Cross-examination.
I was flipping as Boy Scarlark getting my butt kicked by my clouder.
Okay, so this is where the meat and potatoes comes into the gameplay. We gotta analyze Tavros's 100% legitimate, his 100% legitimate testimony, and see what's not adding up. I do like the Aradia sprites; they're fun. Absolutely, I love the Aradia stock sprite. It does have some original art. Some of it isn't, but like the art that is here is goated. Damn, I was typing that before you sent that. Same brain. Maybe you're both being mind controlled. So she got bored. Okay, so let's go back. For example, let's press the first statement.
I was flipping as a Boy Scarlark getting my butt kicked by my clouder.
We're gonna press it. Hold it. Tavros, are you feeling okay?
Derp. Kind of murderous, actually.
Is that so?
She got bored and went somewhere else.
We're gonna press and be like, oh, where did she go? Oh, shit. Let's try this. Hold it. Where did she go? See, basically, we look for more information, and then based on the information that they can give, we can present further evidence.
I don't know. I didn't follow her. I didn't want more butt kicking.
Okay.
I had nothing to do, and Kenny was there, and he didn't have anything to do either.
Okay, let's press that. I always just go through and press everything. Because especially, like, sometimes if you press something, they'll actually amend the amend the testimony. So it's just good practice.
So Kenny,
Was there and he didn't want to flarp?
I guess, I was too dumb to think of that.
These two must think I'm that dumb too.
But that's what I took out my jousting lance and, like, ran him through.
Hold it. Tabros, you can't confess to a murder you didn't commit.
Did you? Oh my god, the B in objection was an 8.
Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Did you see that? Wait, let's see if we can run it back. Okay, look at it. Take a look. Objection. It's an 8. Is it hold on? Oh, it is hold on. Yeah. He was cowardly enough to cover up the murder. Maybe the pressure of being on trial has made him too cowardly to lie anymore. He's just a big old roly-poly coward. If this wasn't for stream, I'd like to have played it for myself. Oh, we probably won't finish it if it makes you feel better. I was thinking we might, but we've done a lot of chit-chat.
Okay, if I wore boots, which I don't, I'd be shaking in them right now.
This is asinine. Trezzy isn't saying a thing about it. I should present evidence that contradicts that stupid testimony. And see what Team Scourge will do before I give up on this nonsense. Okay. So, let's see. We've got an autopsy report on Kenny. We've got the jousting lance. Ooh. Okay. So, this weapon here. This is a jousting lance. Boy Skylarks are proficient in daggers, hammers, and slingshots. This weapon is covered in blood. Tabros couldn't have used this weapon because he was boy Skylarking around. So, let's see if I can present... So we got bored and went somewhere else. Didn't have anybody. Took out my jousting lance and I ran him through. So I'm going to try and present a flirt manual which says that he's not allowed to use the jousting lance. Present. How dumb do you think we are? How dumb do you think we are? I don't know. How dumb are you? Not as dumb as you are miserable and underhanded. First of all, you're making him say that he stabbed Kenny with a jousting lance. But that's impossible, because it says right in the handbook, Boy Skylarks cannot equip jousting lances. Tavros always used another weapon when flarping.
Aradia's right.
Okay, good, because I'm done with this game now. I love that music. I want that music more. I need that music. That is... I need more of that music. I need more objections. Her arm is weird. Yeah. Don't worry about her arm.
Ha! I'm just messing with you, obviously. That testimony was a big load of hoof beast leavings. But it wouldn't have been great if he really said that. Briska, she's right. Stop cheating. Aradia, don't go. I won't let her do that.
Do better than that.
Okay, how's this? Briska, we have to win this without cheating. If Aradia catches you cheating again, Team Scourge is disqualified.
You buzzkill. I was just having fun. Fine. I'll outwit these charge bozos the old-fashioned way.
Just play fair, and we can uncover what really happened this way. Isn't this interesting? How is this not interesting?
Alright, I'm gonna bust out the fine wine. Chocolate milk. Hell yeah. Things are getting interesting in here. What I like so far is this is about getting a look into pre-suburb dynamics for them. Absolutely. Trezzy's not even blind yet. Tavros can still stand. This is crazy.
Her honorable tyranny shall only be interested in the truth. Happy now, Aradia?
Whatever, I proved he couldn't have done it, just passed down the verdict.
Not so fast. Why don't we hear his real testimony?
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Tavros, tell us what really happened.
Okay.
Tavros' alibi. Part 2.
Okay, I was LARPing as a boy Skylark, and Vriska was my clouder, but she quit and absconded, so I was all alone with nothing to do. I thought you and Terezi would still be playing, so I headed back towards my hive. It's because I thought I saw someone near my hive, and before I knew what was happening, I was caught in a snare trap.
Hmm? Incomplete and kind of suspicious. Aradia, go ahead with the cross-examination.
I don't think there's much to say about that.
Nothing?
Okay, I don't understand the snare thing. It is pretty strange that you would have set up a snare near your own hive. Maybe the real killer was the one who placed it there.
That's what we've been trying to say all along.
This camouflage tarp was found inside the hole we found Tavros hiding in. But who would have the time to dig a hole near the Skylark's hive? There's only one person who could have dug it.
He could have been mind-controlled by you. Miss Reverse Prosecutor, before you go making accusations of that gravity, I would recommend having evidence to at least tell a cute story. So, can you prove that mind control was at work?
How am I supposed to even prove that? With evidence, remember? Evidence is everything. And since you don't have that, you haven't got a hope, and you haven't got a clue. But wait. Even if he did make it, it doesn't change the fact that he was found caught in it. What does he have to gain being caught in a dirty hole? God. I'm curious. I'll say this. I've seen some screenshots. Excuse me. I've seen some screenshots, and it's not just these 4 that we're going to be seeing tonight. Hopefully. It's his last, best hope for an alibi, of course. Thank Aradia. Where else could he possibly be? Where else could he possibly be that would get him off the hook? He'd be just as red-handed if he went back to his hive and he didn't meet up with you in Red Glare. Okay, that is a good question. Why didn't you come find us?
I didn't do anything else because before I could consider an idea like that, I was focused on something else, and afterwards, I was in the snare.
Something else, huh? You mean like killing the victim?
No, that's something I hadn't gotten to yet.
Why is this so delayed? Don't worry about that part. Mwah. There's a Billy, yeah. It played correctly when I pressed the button. I just had to navigate to the button and I sat there in silence to do it. So you know what? There's your answer, chat. There's your peek behind the curtain. It was all me. I was the one that make it take that long. Put up with it.
Why do you have to say things like that? Both because it wasn't me who killed anyone, and because I thought I saw someone near my hive, or even a couple of someones.
You did.
Oh, no you don't.
Hey, you're tyranny. He's obviously making this part up.
You suspect falsehoods.
Doesn't she need proof? Okay. Consider where this all took place. He peddles falsehoods. It's true. Well, no, it's a lie. But peddling falsehoods. Accurate reference. Those grassy plains are flat, and the grass isn't all that tall. Aradia and Terezi were off doing their thing, and our suspect went off in the opposite direction from me. So that takes care of everybody who was there last night. Now that I've stated all that, the reason Tavros couldn't have seen so many people is because there'd be no place to hide when the terrain is flat and there's nothing out there. No place to hide. Understand me? So he couldn't have seen anybody but the victim. I think This is not going so well. Can we at least hear out who he saw?
Tell us, boy Skylark, and speak true.
Well, the thing is, it seemed like another troll our age who, if I explain what I saw, might make me look like I'm lying.
Oh, hey, red sweat. That's cool. Yeah. Maybe we'll see some orange sweat from Tavros. Maybe some blue sweat from Vriska. Who knows? We love sweat. Sweat's awesome.
Because of coincidences and resemblances.
Okay. Fucking listen.
The fuck is you talking
Listen.
about?
We. Okay. Sweat is. I can't wait to see how they animated the obligatory perp breakdown. Oh, true. You're right. You're right. And also, the sweat animation is. You admit it yourself. The sweat's cool. We love the sweat's cool. We love the attention to details, cool stuff like that. That's what we love. You're taking it in the wrong direction. That's on you. That's on you, little friend.
Anyways, because of coincidences and resemblances, that probably can't be right.
But don't keep us waiting. Which is it? Did you see anyone else out there, or didn't you?
Boy Skylark, the courtroom demands that you tell us about the other troll.
Okay, so since I was looking for everyone after my session ended, I was searching for another troll. I thought I saw a familiar silhouette sitting down near my hive. And after that, I wound up getting caught in the snare, which took my mind off that particular matter.
Another troll in the neighborhood that wasn't Kenny, nor was he anyone else. Tavros, are you trying to pin this on your imaginary friend?
No, Rufio may be confident, but he's also much too nice to murder Kenny. Just like I am much too nice to do that to my friend, or rather, my friend, while he was still alive.
So he saw someone at his hive, thought it was an intruder, and killed him without knowing who it was. Trying to claim it was an accident. Are you?
No, it wasn't Kenny.
Hey, you just said you didn't know who it was. Trying to change your story around?
I could see his hair, and he was just sitting around, even though there were wild animals about.
Wild animals, huh? At every turn, all the information indicates he was involved in this. A wild animal might have killed Kenny. Or did Tavros have a lance when he was caught? I mean, very clearly one or the other. You know what? This is an appropriate time. Why don't we get a poll going? Create new poll. Question. Which to choose? Wild animal killed Kenny, or did Tavros have a lance? Woo! New poll. Wow. Don't allow additional votes. Duration of 1 minute. Get voting. We can do polls. Hell yeah. We got 1 vote for did Tavros have a lance. We have 2 votes for did Tavros have a lance. I think that's pretty much all we're getting. So, did Tavros have a lance when he was caught? Let's see. Okay, how do I end the poll now that we've done it? Oh, end poll. There we go. Did Tavros have a lance? Yes, that one. Hold on just a minute. Did Tavros have a jousting lance in his Siladex when you caught him?
Would you feel better if I told you that he didn't?
I didn't.
Well, duh. Of course he did. He already used it to kill the victim.
Vriska means to say that because the session was over, Tavros would use his jousting lance. A wild animal would not have used the lance to kill Kenny, and there was nowhere for another troll to hide because the plains were flat. Therefore, the only way for Tavros to have been the killer, if Kenny wasn't killed by wild animals and Tavros didn't have a lance, my only hope is to prove that there was another troll out there. Wait, did I misread that? There was no other troll to hide something. Therefore, the only way was for Tavros to have been the killer. If Kenny wasn't killed by wild animals and Tavros didn't have a lance, my only hope is to prove that there was another troll out there. We can do polls now. Yes. Oh, okay. Sorry. Chat like adjusted, and I thought something new happened. Your Honorable Tyranny, I believe the troll Tavros saw out there was the real killer.
So what is your proof of that conclusion?
Oh God, maybe I drank too much fine wine. What have you done, Dem? What's going on, What's going on, homie? You got the tummies? You got tummy issues going on? Tummy issues no good, Dem. Tummy issues no good. You gotta like rub it, make it feel better.
So what is your proof of that conclusion?
I'm still working that part out. Discuss the fact that the other troll was sitting. Inquire about Kenny's belongings. Question Tavros some more about what he saw. Let me question Tavros. I wish to ask the defendant more about what he saw. Well, like I said, I saw the troll look familiar sitting near my hive, and then I fell down a hole. We heard that part. We heard that part already. What about something about why he's the killer?
I'd be happy to tell you more if I knew anything else.
This wasn't very helpful. What can I even do here? Pretty weak team charge. Stop pretending there's any chance that this was not Vriska who did it. Smile. My body, space, comma. Oh no. Them. Those guys. No. Eyes. What?
Sure. Whenever anybody turns up dead, it was clearly Vriska who did it. Is that what you think? Maybe you should look in the Flarp handbook a little harder. The Pettigrew Seagrift can't equip lances either. Not only that, Vriska was with me, looking for Tavros, when we discovered Kenny's body. So now what?
I just discovered the Sitska community on Tumblr. This is amazing. Wow. Does that make me like the Red Witch of Sitskas? Not the Red Witch, Scarlet Witch, excuse me.
So it is a dead end.
Your tyranny.
I was afraid it might come to this before I could prove the complete and utter guilt of the boy Skylark,
So I brought in a mysterious stranger. Oh my god. She just brought in the person that we're talking about? Question mark?
So you actually found someone else there last night?
I found him when I searched the barn, looking for more evidence. There was someone out there, but I wanted to see if Charge could prove it. If there was another troll there that was not the victim, and there was another potential killer. You wish, but not only am I going to prove that he ain't the killer, he says he witnessed Tavros's killing spree. Oh my god. Oh no. I now call to the stand your killer.
This outstanding citizen.
Who is it? Chat, I want guesses. It's Gamzee, isn't it? It's gonna be Gamzee. You think it's Gamzee? I saw a screenshot, so I won't. I'm probably wrong. However, I won't say who I think it is, just in case of spoilers. Equius, maybe. Let's see who the outstanding citizen is. It's Gamzee! Ah! That's not who I thought it was. Okay, hell yeah. Hey, it's Viridian Porous music.
Hey, what's up, my flarp happy motherfuckers? How much XP to the next level?
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
This is why I wasn't sure about saying anything.
Hi, how things going?
Oh, things are going great, Katie. Thank you for checking in.
Things are going just absolutely bonkers. We're winning this court case. Absolutely, 100%.
This is why I wasn't sure about saying anything. It seemed unlikely it was him, and I wanted to disbelieve he'd show up at a time like this. And disbelieving hard enough would hopefully make it less real.
What? Why is Gamzee a case? A witness? Why is Gamzee a witness? Why would he even be out there? Vriska, is this more cheating?
Not even. Gamzee was in our neighborhood. Do you really want to know how?
Don't say it was
Motherfucking
miracles.
Why don't they give me a motherfucking character that doesn't have a gravelly ass voice? Who's it? Oh, I'm trying to think.
And guess what? Chocolate milk is pure poison. I am deathly ill. So, we're gonna see if reading these homestucks can somehow leach the chocolate milk out of a woman's bloodstream. Motherfucking miracles. So, how do we do this flop shit? Do we go into a cave and steal a dragon's gold? I want to be the wizard if they get one of those pointy hats.
These characters have no canon voices. You are making them gravelly yourself. No, look. Listen, no. They voted on this, remember? You voted on this. You torture yourself. I didn't do this. And you're welcome, Dem.
There will not be any dragon muggings in her tyranny's court. Don't even think about it. Well, that's okay. I don't really want to rob a motherfucker. I just thought that's how you bust out the fantasy shit. Gamzee? Gamzee, we aren't doing that right now. Today, you're in a court of law.
What the fuck? What the did you hear that audio? Did you hear that audio loop? Is that is that music? Was that just me that heard that? This game's awesome, I think, actually. Yeah, the audio fucked up? Okay. Glad. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, well, you'll hear it again, I'm sure.
Honk. Okay. But if this is a courtroom, why there are two prosecutors getting all up in the lawyer and shit?
I think we may be in a creepypasta. It's possible. It's absolutely possible.
Never mind that right now. Just tell us what you saw last night.
Okay, you got us. Okay, you got us. Honk. What was that? Bro's ticking. Bro's got the vocal stems. Two completely separate things.
Oops, I just leaned forward a little bit and squeezed one of my horns. Never know when I'm gonna set that motherfucker off. You brought a bunch of horns to my courtroom. Why would you do that? Well, I guess it was because I wasn't all sure where in the fuck I was gonna wind up when I left home. Did you maybe stuff them in your Celodex while you're here? I won't put them in there. I got about 100 in my Celodex that I can't get back out.
He has a pretty big Celodex. Oh, no. He has a pretty big Celodex.
But it doesn't sound very useful.
Okay, I'll make an exception especially for you, Gamzee. Just don't honk again.
Not another peep out of this spooky motherfucker.
So, Aradia, is this your mysterious killer?
The outline on Tavros is thick as fuck. Yeah. Is that just... What? That comes from Alternia Bound, doesn't it? Yeah. It's an Alternia Bound spite. It was possible. It's just as likely he's the killer as Tavros.
You think I killed your ninja? Well, I don't mean to disappoint a mother. Honk.
Wait, no, I can do that better. There we go. How do you like my honk sound? Is that good? How do it? Is that good? I think that's good. I practice it a lot, you know.
Please.
Good honk. Thank you. He's clueless. It's not picking up, but I get the impression. Hell yeah.
These clueless lawyers are trying to figure this all out. Can you maybe set them on the floor where you won't lean on them?
You got it, Honorable Tyranny.
I'd just be setting these spooky motherfuckers down so I can be all up in the leaning and swaying.
I'm also in the leaning and swaying.
Did you see Tavros kill the victim?
Yeah, I saw bro do the murder mode thing.
Motherfucking Green just flipped out and killed everyone out there. A trail of death and destruction.
No way. Should I put on music? I want to put on... Because, like, it feels boring just sitting here with absolutely nothing. Let me go through... Let's just throw in some Alternia Bound music. Ba-ba-ba. Music and audio files. Alternia Bound. There we go. Open this up. There we go. I'm gonna turn off the ducking so it doesn't keep going down all weird. There we go. There we go. Is that better? Is that more engaging? To be fair, we don't know when the in-game music will kick back in. Yeah, but like... Come on. We need a little bit of atmosphere. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I'll turn that down a little bit, because it might get louder. I might also turn it down for myself, so I can actually hear myself talk. There we go. Okay. No way.
I don't like where this miracle is going.
Tell us everything.
What Gamzee saw. Oop. Okay.
So check it out. Last night, I was getting my wander on, and I wound up in Tavis' neighborhood. I mean, what the fuck? Miracles is what the fuck. This was all quiet and chill since everyone was doing their fantasy shit. So I sat down to enjoy the breeze and the night sky. I noticed People Pan himself heading my way, walking real slow like. When I looked again, that laughed assassin killed them all.
Oh, a little thing. He looked, saw Pupa Pan walking his way, looked again, saw the laugh assassin killing them all. But Tavros ended up in the hole, did he not? So did Gamzee blink and miss it? That definitely didn't happen.
But maybe Vriska's cheating. Maybe Vriska cheating is happening again.
You really think she managed to coach Gamzee?
If she did, I'm not sure why he'd testify like this.
No matter. I'll just have to expose the falsehoods.
Vriska, are you sure you're not getting us disqualified?
Hey, don't blame me for whatever pan-rusted hallucination he's having. He was really there. We'll have to take his word for it.
Okay, whatever.
Gamzee saw Tavros on a killing spree. That's a pretty serious accusation.
Time for the reverse prosecutor to cross-examine him.
Okay, now to reveal the truth. Not to derail, but I do kind of feel like I'm dying. Anyway, how are y'all? What was so severely wrong with the chocolate milk that you drank? Was it like expired? Did you just drink too much? Did you like... Damn, I'm concerned for you, friend. I don't know. I think it was just a lot. I'm okay, but tired. Damn, maybe like... Hey, do you need to like rest? Is there much more that you can do for yourself right now?
Check it out. Last night, I was getting my wander on, and I wound up in Tavis' neighborhood. I mean, what the fuck? Miracles, what the fuck?
I'm not pressing this.
A little quiet and chill, and everyone's doing their shit.
You know, it's Pupa Pan. Okay, press. I'm pressing this. Hold it. Pupa Pan himself. Aradia, stop pretending you don't know what he's talking about. He means the boy Dumpf. Not flying around or nothing, just chill. Okay, but was he just walking towards you? When I saw him, when I saw him, that's all he was getting all up in. Okay.
But then I looked again. That laugh assassin killed them all.
Killed them all? Is it multiple people? How long were you stargazing?
I don't know, but the stars were beautiful.
But when you looked, you saw wicked killing.
It was wicked shit. Bitch tits wicked.
It's hard to ignore some of the strange things he says when I have to find a contradiction. When you looked again...
Yeah, it's not like I knew I needed to glue my motherfucking eyes on a long-time bro, you know?
Is my imagination or something else wrong with that statement? Something's wrong. The laugh assassin did what now?
He killed the motherfuckers out there. Shit was crazy.
All of them, huh? This is pretty important. We only found one body out there. And despite the prosecution's misdirection, the confirmed plural just now means that there were there was either more trolls out there
or this testimony is false. Team Charge is correct. We only found one body out there. Just how many killings did my forensics team miss? Ah, well, I don't mean to mess with a plush motherfucker's job, but I'm sure I saw maybe 3 killings last night.
How could he possibly have seen that? My best guess is that anything is possible with the miracles of heavy sopor slime abuse.
3 killings sounds fascinating. We are prosecuting a true monster tonight. Speaking of the prosecution, I said that her tyranny is only interested in truth. How can this witness have seen 3 killings if nobody else was out there?
Oh, come on. What does that even matter so long as the killing we're trying to prove?
The court would like to hear about the first murder now.
Yeah, I can get my explain on about that.
Oh! Again. Her tyranny demands to know why you honked again.
Sorry. Remember when I put on the floor earlier?
I kind of stepped on that thing and scared the shit out of myself. Just testify and don't do it again.
Jesus. The first kill.
I saw a pupil pan walking in across the plains, not flying through the sky or anything. He was taking his time, so I did a little gazing at the stars too. When I looked back, Laugh Assassin and Green was pouncing on another motherfucker holding a lance. It was a loud motherfucking crash, and his ship went flying everywhere.
Hmm.
It is hard to imagine Tavros as that kind of Laugh Assassin. What do you think, Miss Marquis?
It explains how he picked up his lance when he didn't have it earlier. So he saw Kenny with his lance, jumped on him, took it back, and ran him through. He must have thought Kenny was stealing it.
Team Charge, you may begin the cross-examination.
Is the witness even talking about the same night? Sorry to be impatient, but I really want to set up this quest too. I'm sorry I've already waited a week. That's fine. No, you're good.
Let alone the same troll. Problem? Prove there's something wrong with this story.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry I'm not engaging so much. Problem. Troll. Problem. The shitty emote. I need to delete it. But yeah, okay. So, normally, maybe I'm just getting too excited, but normally in Phoenix Ray, you do a lot of world exploration's kind of pushing it. However, there's a lot of, you go around to different scenes, you can pick up evidence, you can find evidence, so hopefully that's something we get to do. This is just the first trial, but maybe this is the only trial. And then we just keep introducing people. I do not know. I saw Peter Pan come walking in across the plains, not flying through the sky or anything. Why would he be flying? I mean, I guess that's what Peter Pan's like. He was taking his time, so I did a little gazing at the stars. When I looked back, Laugh Assassin and Green was pouncing on another motherfucker holding a lance. There was a loud crash, and his shit went everywhere. Okay, hold on. Let's press this. Let me get this straight. You saw a troll other than Tavros with a jousting lance, and then you saw Tavros jump on this troll.
I only saw one motherfucker in green out there. He leapt onto the other motherfucker. Pounce! Wow, okay. That is so absurd, I don't even know what to say. How much do those pies make him hallucinate?
I don't know. Hey, wait, Green? Pouncing?
Oh!
You're pretty smart, Dem. You've got a point. I see you. I see you. How do we prove he was high? Well, if our judge isn't convinced that he's stoned, even with all these silly testimonies, I don't think anything will. There's a loud motherfucking crash and his shit went flying everywhere. What do I have in the evidence? I don't have a lot. Let's press. Do I dare even ask, specifically what kind of things you saw strewn everywhere?
The shit he was carrying went flying in every direction. When he got pounced, his shield went one way, his lance went the other. A bunch of motherfucking ninja stars went everywhere, and I had some close calls with them too. And his head went flying off too. Spooky shit.
Wait, what? Could you update your testimony with that?
Which part?
The victim's head, because Kenny wasn't decapitated, question mark? Update your testimony. I think that the beheading is pretty important.
You got it.
Took that sucker's head clean off. Okay. We're gonna present the autopsy. Kenny was not decapitated.
I will ask you one more time.
Did you really see Tavros behead someone?
I saw his head flying up into the sky. You gotta believe me on this one, backwards prosecutor.
It's a little hard to do that, because as you will see in the autopsy report, the victim found at the scene of the crime died of a hole through his chest.
Don't be ridiculous. That only meant he hadn't killed Kenny yet.
He had to get his lance from somewhere.
Objection!
We proved during the fake testimony that boy Skylarks can't wield lances.
That doesn't matter.
That song fucks. We also proved in that testimony that my game had already ended. No need to keep character, no restrictions on what he can equip or what powers he can use.
Fiddlesticks.
Besides, there are 2 more murders the clown says he saw. Now we're gonna hear about them. I gave up working on comic. Hello. Hi, Kate. Welcome back. Appreciate having ya. Gamzee is now testifying, and he testified that he saw somebody get decapitated, but that's not what happened to Kenny.
Yes, her tyranny wishes to hear about all of the killings. Tell us about the next one, Gamzee. Yeah, I can do that.
Following kill.
So the first victim came to pieces all over the place, sharp objects flying every which way. Spooky shit. When I looked up, Pupa's thrown lance was sailing towards some other motherfucker in the field. He went down. I saw him hit the ground. All this was fast as a homestuck. I fled into the barn to get away from all the crazy shit.
There we go. A thrown lance and a troll is dead. This case is closed.
Does that match the murder at hand more closely than the last story? Ready to give it up and confess yet, Team Charge?
No, I'll cross-examine him.
Don't disappoint her tyranny now.
Okay. Is Gamzee advocating for or against murder? He is testifying that Tavros killed 3 people. That's what he's saying. When originally, Tavros was only being accused of killing 1 person, but now it's gone up.
So the first victim came to pieces all over the place, sharp objects flying all over every which way. Spooky shit. When I looked up, Pupa's thrown lance was sailing towards some other motherfucker in the field.
Let's press this. Why? It's just thrown? Who threw it? Other victim.
Yeah, I saw another one, pretty far away, so I only saw like a shadow.
Oh, shit. There's a lot of people hanging out around the hive.
Not anymore, there aren't. Did you find something strange about that testimony?
Yeah, I mean, where are they? Where are the bodies?
Testimonies from the witness seem very removed from reality.
I know I didn't do the typing quirk. You can kill me. Hey, we'll put you on trial, Kate. Don't you worry. After the prosecution revealed him as a third troll, he now speaks of a 4th and a 5th and a 6th, and another troll wielding a jousting lance. Tavros didn't bring his lance, but had 2 victims with actual lances. So my question is, where's that other lance?
Cool your jets, Charge. There was an extra lance out there. Another lance.
When we were there, it looked like a bunch of rusty, dinged-up, old parts scattered around, so I forgot about it. Okay, it's updating now. Hi, GC. Hi, Gwen.
Tavros had set up a target outside his hive that he was using to practice with. Must have toppled over when he was killing Kenny. But he had a lance propped up and attached to it, and that means one more place to grab a weapon from. Ivy. I know V was saying hi to Dem, but I also want to say hi to V. Hi, V. Tyranny's court will take note of this jousting dummy. Jousting dummy added to the court record. So there was at least 2 lances then. Double the chances for Tavros to kill. Double the chances for Tavros to use his favorite weapon. Plus, it explains why there were 2 trolls out there with lances. Charge, are you okay with this? I'm not okay with this. And you shouldn't be either, Your Honorable Tyranny. We now have evidence that one of the trolls might not have been a troll. And that means Gamzee's testimony is no good. Testimony no good. You got one with some truth on it? It's so crazy how GC is Homestuck's official voice actor. Basically, Gamzee no good. Who says Gamzee is no good? You got one with Aradia on it? You can't prove either one of them weren't. The first victim, the witness describes, managed to drop the throwing stars when aggressed. Jousting dummies don't carry personal belongings, do they? Yet the second victim couldn't withstand having a lance tossed at it. And if it really was just a jousting dummy, it would have been built for charging at. And above that, you weren't paying attention. I said that when we looked, it was like a bunch of dinged up pieces scattered everywhere. You didn't think I was just going to give you evidence you could turn right back at me, did you? How many jousting targets did you have set up?
There was only one, and unfortunately, she is right about why neither sound like mine.
Hi, Gyro! What's up, homie? Thanks for dropping in. We're playing Homestuck Ace Attorney. I'm playing more music. There we go. Got another Game Boy. Hell yeah! Remind me, do you refurbish them yourselves, or do you just buy them? Because either way, neat as hell. There was only one, and unfortunately, she is right about why neither sound like mine. Don't forget there's still one more victim. He said he was fleeing. But he also said one more victim, so he must know something about it. Now suck it in and listen. Gamzee, please testify about this third murder. All I need is a new 3DS, and then I'll have all the major Nintendo handheld consoles. Oh yeah! You got the new 2DS XL? That's one I want to get my hands on. Even though I really don't need it, and I probably wouldn't use it. Okay. Ain't much noise I can get up in my testify over, though. With all that wicked killing, I didn't know what was going on to be happening to me if I stuck around. So I got my abscond on, yeah. So how did you know there was a third? The reverse prosecution is correct. How did you know anyone was killed that time? Had to be a third. Because I could hear the fighting. I have a Switch I haven't touched in years, a 2DS that doesn't work at all, and I think a Wii. You think you have a Wii. You don't remember? You don't know where, like, it is, maybe? I need a new 3DS, my old one's fucked up. Yeah, I need new Joy-Cons, because my old Joy-Cons got destroyed. And then I'll be able to play Switch games and have a good time again. As I heard the fighting. Those motherfuckers were fighting when I was running. And I saw what happened to the first two. I'm betting my cheddar on the Laugh Assassin. You see, my memory is worse than my dementia-riddled grandma. Cringe. Sorry about that. Okay, it's not cringe. I apologize. We'll go back, boys. Switch games, too. Okay. This is insane. How could Gamzee possibly have so much to say that doesn't match up with the evidence?
There is at least a consolation here that this also debunks the prosecution's attempt to insist only I was out there.
Okay, that is it.
I motion for the prosecution's accusations to be thrown out, or this witness and his testimony to be stricken from the records. One or the other has badly failed. The prosecution first claimed that only Tavros and Kenny could have been out there. Then she brought in a witness to say that there were like 6 trolls there that night. So which is it?
Vriska, she's got a point. Having a witness come in and say the opposite of what you said doesn't help. Even if he does testify that the one on trial did a lot of killing. Hey, I didn't think I needed him. This was supposed to be easy. He saw killing repeatedly, but all that should have mattered was that he saw the killing. Fine. Obviously, my old stance has been disproven. Gamzee himself contradicts it. We only found one body, but the witness thinks the killer struck 3 times, and he wasn't one of them. The first victim couldn't have been Kenny yet, but regardless of what happened, the killer got a lance out of it. The second victim, plausibly, could have been Kenny, though. The third victim, does it really matter? Team charge, what do you say? It matters because Kenny might not have died yet. It matters because the third victim might still be alive. It does. It does matter because the third victim might not have died. There was no body recovered for the first and third victims, and the witness did not actually see the third victim defeated. If the third victim did not die, then there could be another witness that knows more. Yet another witness. Miss Mindfang, are you hiding any other witnesses? I only brought the clown. Kenny is a valid troll name? Wait, is Kenny like some Homestuck character or...
So, the person who is dead is Kenny Fan Troll? I can pull this up, actually. Oops. There you go. Kenny Fan Troll. A quiet troll who flarped as some sort of ninja. Today, a bloodied corpse. The victim in today's case. Everyone calls him Kenny, but his first name is 6 letters long, just like Troll Will Smith's. Hell yeah. So, Kenny is the dead guy. In the same way Anuria Strixie or Iona Apteno is. Fan Troll is not a valid troll name. Don't worry about that part. It's fine. Don't worry about that.
That don't matter. I only brought the clown. But that's okay. We'll settle this with what we already know. So all that really matters is that Tavros pounced on one victim to get his lance, and then threw it to slay Kenny. If you're going to question whether the first troll was real or not, or what was the deal with those throwing stars, go ahead. The prosecution doesn't care right now. He got his lance, he made an attack that plausibly matches the wound that killed Kenny. Respectfully, he looks more like Carcat, but depressed. You're assuming I have the slightest idea. I know who those are. Okay. Oh, shit. Those were 2 trolls. You don't say. You don't know who they are. Oh, you fucked up. You're like banned now. Not by me. Not by my hand. I would never do that to you, Kate. Unless you like started sucking. But outside of that, you're good. Nor pensive. True. He got his lance and he made an attack that plausibly matches the wound that killed Kenny. Oops. Shit. Ah, shit. The murder weapon was thrown at a range that kept him in a reasonable proximity to the pit we found him in, so he had to be right there. Hold on, I don't want emotes anymore. There we go. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Nope. Unpin. There we go. Okay. Whoever else was out there would be long gone by now. So let's just finish this here and now charge. You heard the prosecution, Aradia. Do you have anything to say about it? This isn't very fair, but I think we can do this. I just need to prove that the evidence so far isn't enough to prove anything. Yes, something is really wrong with all of these killings. First, you say Tavros pounced. Now you say he threw his lance. But this is not how we would fight. Oh yeah? Well, prove it. Prove it. Let us see some proof that he wouldn't hurl his lance to kill the second victim.
An inexpensive weapon. Compatible with Boy Farlacking. Was carrying while flarping. Boy Scarlax. Says Boy Scarlax are proficient in daggers, hammers, slingshots, but do not use any other kind of weapon. Oh, this song has been repeating. I apologize for that. Hopefully it didn't drive anybody insane. Like a clown posse. Tavros jousting lance. Tavros would have this on him, so he would use it to kill, presumably, right? Let's present this. This proves it, right here. Does anyone know what Aradia is talking about? No way. No. Well, not really exactly, but honk. Okay. Charge's doom will be heralded by the trumpeting of terrifying honks. Let us see some proof that he wouldn't hurl his lance to kill the second victim. Honky? Why did Kate get auto-modded for saying honky? What the fuck? Cool, whatever. Thank you, Dem, for approving that. At about midnight. Favorite weapon of the Cavalry Reapers. Putting victims orange blood. Let's see. Flarp. Should I do the Flarp handbook again? Because he can't, well, Covered victim's orange blood. Let me observe, okay, jousting dummy. The jousting dummy set up outside Tarvis Hive practice. Another lance propped up and attached to it. Only one way to find out, true. Handbook wouldn't apply, work, we've established it doesn't apply. True. What about the jousting lance would be evidence? Jousting target. So let's say this was the first victim. Then, let's try the lance. This proves it. Nope. Okay. Let's try the jousting dummy? Question mark. Let's see some proof that he wouldn't hurl his lance to kill the second victim. Oh, I accidentally closed. Present. Oh, okay. The evidence just presented is already a big help. You're going to say that the jousting dummy was one of the trolls? Yeah, right. We already proved the math doesn't add up on that one. No need to. Gamsey says there was a young Cavalry Reaper around the hive that Tavros killed. But Tavros, too, is training to be a Cavalry Reaper one day. He trains for it using his trusty jousting dummy, which he practices with by charging at it. Not only is the lance not designed for throwing, after so much practice charging at the jousting target, what would Tavros do if it meant to battle someone What would Tavros do if he meant to battle someone wielding a lance? He would charge at it. Oh, this is the real music. Objection! That doesn't mean he couldn't have done it. That just means he won by cheating. Didn't you abscond from clouding because he was taking his time with the boy Skylark class? Yeah, well, it's totally different. This is just role-playing. Extreme role-playing with you as the clouder. Okay. Throwing the lance would be unlikely if there were other things to throw. Romeo gets lost, hell yeah, indeed. But I'm not convinced it would have been impossible. Back on the incident with the first victim, that was pounced and scattered his equipment. That set a precedent for Tavros going crazy and killing everyone. Can you prove he didn't pounce and kill the first time? Okay. That was clearly not a murder. The witness describes the killer pouncing this target. There was no body left behind, only some weapons. How would Tavros have been able to kill someone just by jumping on them? He didn't have his jousting lance, so he needed to take it back first.
So he had no choice but to make the first move barehanded. I think he did have a choice. Did he? Your Honor, it was just assault, not murder. True. Then show us this alternative. Show the court why Tavros pouncing was unlikely. Oh, because he had the weapon on. Right? It's gotta be this. So, Miss Spinneret, you really want to say that Tavros tackled this first target because he needed his lance back? He eventually killed the victim with it, so he had to get it back by some point. Well, okay, well, this is not such a point. He already had a weapon, however lousy and weak. The dagger lance. Even that thing would have been better than taking on a fellow jouster unarmed. Honk! Taking on a lance with a crappy knife does seem like a bit of a stretch. Through that incident, the killer did get the lance, though. Oh, Mighty Andre, thank you for the follow. How we doing tonight? Welcome in. I didn't even hear the sound for it, but I trust y'all did. Wait, this song is originally from Homestuck, right? It's originally from the Earthbound Halloween hack. Then it was used in Homestuck. Then it was used in Untail. Yes, hi. Welcome to the affiliate stream. We're celebrating by doing Homestuck. We love to see it. Yeah. After that incident, the killer did get the lance, though. Gamzee reported seeing the lance tossed at the other Cavalry Reaper. Me when I scream, but like really quiet. True. Ah. The next victim was struck and went down. Penny's wound could have been dealt that way. So wouldn't that be the real murder? 22 followers and we get corn kids. Indeed. It couldn't be. Gamzee said he heard someone fighting as he absconded into the barn. It either means that Kenny was not killed like this and continued to fight, or that he died at that point and there was someone else that out there that the killer fought with. But I think that was not the actual murder either. The killer engaged another troll for the second kill. So who was he or she? God, just say they. Tell the court who the other troll was. Was it Kenny who was getting into fights? Was it Kenny? It wasn't Tavros. It wasn't Vriska. We know Vriska wasn't there. There was no victim. There was clearly a victim. Kenny died. I'm gonna say it was Kenny. Maybe. And that troll was Kenny. So the lance was tossed at Kenny and struck him down. But this wasn't the murder? Yes, I think this might be it. You think it might be it? So you're just making this all up? Well, I don't have exactly enough information to be conclusive yet, but why don't you try this again? Think of a smarter answer. The killer engaged another troll for the second kill. So who were they? Wait, hold on. I want to go back and get the music again. There was no victim. Gamzee may have thought he saw another troll, but we didn't find a body there. And I know, and I think I know now, that there was nobody who died there. Homestuck game, how are they doing he/she and not, I thought every Homestuck fan is queer? If it gives context, yes, this was made in 2013. Dem was saying what I was already about to say. Time travel, OMG, Homestuck reference. It's true. Oh, really? Then maybe you can show some evidence that nobody died during the second attack. Let's see that evidence, then. Prove that nobody died during the second incident. How the fuck? Okay. We've already used the flarp. We've already used the dagger kind. We used the lance? If nobody... Hi, Cammy. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, gang. You're tired as fuck? Well, I appreciate you being here anyway, especially on a D&D day. Hell yeah. We're playing Alternian Turnabout, Aradia Megido, Homestuck Ace Attorney crossover fan game. DC, can we replay the intro for Cammy?
Okay, we can. Only, I don't just replay my intro for nothing. Okay, maybe I can replay my intro for nothing. Okay. Cammy, are you paying attention? We're gonna do this for you, okay? You guys will see it plenty in the future. I'm gonna do it like at the beginning of every stream, but it's the introductory stream. It's hype, so we'll run it back through. We'll see you folks in a second, especially because I monologue during the intro. Okay, let's run it. Well, folks, with another week gone by comes actually a pretty unique stream tonight. Tonight, to celebrate getting affiliate, we are playing Alternian Turnabout, Aradia Megido for the Nintendo GameCube. This is a game where Tavros is guilty, but we gotta lie about it. gorgonsChirotonsor. Oh my lord! No! What am I doing? No! What am I doing?
He's so cool.
Oh no.
Fuck!
That's crazy!
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, every Sabians outside in between. My name is and welcome to Aradia Megido. Okay. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hello. Hello. Back here. That was really good. Thank you, Cam. I made it using your laptop. Oh, music. Shut the fuck up. There we go. Now I gotta reopen Alternia Bound. Oh, no, I don't. Let's play this one. There we go. So I can't get more enthusiastic response. I'm worn out from work. Hey, no worries. I appreciate you. I see where you're coming from. I've been like that before too. Don't you worry, Cammy. I can feel your love. The immortal words of Blink 182, work sucks. True. Okay. What are we proving? I don't know. Show the lance.
Let's see the evidence then.
Present. Here's proof nobody died. I don't get it. Anybody else? Nope. DMZ. Ah, shit. Taking damage. Okay.
How'd the horn get all the way over here?
Okay. Mighty Monday. Hello, hi. It's nice to see you. You followed a little bit ago. Now you're here. Welcome. It's the new person. You've entered. What brings you here, friend? Sorry, I'm eating fries right now. His fries are awesome. All right. Okay. Okay, we've already used this. DC got them fries, real not fake. What is the proof that nobody died? Not the lance. Where is our proof that nobody died? Hold on. Oh, I can't go back further than this. Not the autopsy. Same what it says here, not that. If we... I mean, I don't want to use a jousting dummy twice in a row, because they can't possibly be it. You know, it's kind of lost the plot a little bit. Yeah, no. That's absolutely where I'm at. Okay, we can experience what a game over is like. The evidence. Oops, shit. Oh, wait, can I do this? Can I present? Oh, no, I can't present that. Okay, dagger lance. Here's proof. Nope. Okay. Do I lose? I have one more shot. Okay. It's not this. Not the dagger lance. Midnight, cause of death with a traumatic chest wound. Shit. Jousting. Shit. It's not the jousting dummy twice in a row, right? Yeah. Piss. Because this is the first person that died, allegedly. True that nobody died during the second incident. Is it in the autopsy? No. Uh-oh.
Okay, that's enough. This is boring without real lawyers. All the facts are clear enough to get me to the good part. I can pass down the verdict. Another triumph for justice. Tavros Nitrum, you are...
No, Davros. Game over. Are you kidding? Fucking. Yes, Cammy. I did just lose all my progress. Okay. So, folks, we got about 45 minutes left. Do we want to... Wait, hold on. This is page 8. Why are we at page 8? Wait, auto? Oh, auto saves. Oh, okay. We're good, chat. We're golden. Woo! Okay, we're so good. We're so good. Ooh, it jump scared me there for a little bit. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Horrific. Hell yeah. Okay. Wasn't the autopsy. Wasn't the lance. Wasn't the dagger kind. Was it the jousting dummy again? If it was jousting dummy twice in a row.
In the heat of the moment, Gamzee might have seen a troll with a lance get attacked and go down.
But there's another explanation that shows us why there was no other corpse here. Here is the Cavalry Reaper the killer attacked. From a distance, the visage you can see on the plains looks just like an armed assailant, though, doesn't it? This is... Oh! He said the second guy, his shield, went all over the place. Or was that the first guy? I don't know. So this is how Gamzee thought he saw someone that wasn't actually a someone. And the battle would continue after that target dropped. Aradia. Why are you bringing up that again when there's still one body or target that's unaccounted for? What is this music and why does it fuck so hard? The Blind Prophet? Oh, of course it's Terezi music. What is that melody? Hell yeah. Was the first victim or the second victim the jousting dummy? If the second victim was the dummy, the first beheaded victim was a real troll. If the first was the dummy, then the second one must have been Kenny. So which one was it?
I am interested in this answer as well.
Aradia.
Answer.
The first one was the dummy, the second one was the dummy. They both had to be fake. Neither were jousting dummies. I think... Either they both had to be fakes or the first one was the dummy. I feel a lot more confident in the first one being the dummy, actually. But who's the third person that was fighting and then got away? Do the first one was a dummy? It had to be the first one. That's not even what you said the first time. Wait, I'm confused about why are they holding a whole ass trial when murders happen all the time on Alternia? They're basically doing this for fun. Now you're just changing your story to see to what I was saying all along. I expected something more clever than that, team charge. Ah, shit. No, wait, shit. Okay, I retconned. They both had to be fakes. This is my statement. It may be far-fetched, but I'm ready to believe that they were both jousting targets. And we already established there's only one out there. Would they be where would the second one come from? If Tavros only had one real target, then one of them had to be something that resembled a jousting target, but wasn't. There was a Dark Knight, and Gamzee wasn't exactly standing guard. Then prove something far-fetched like that. Wait, how? You should be able to back it up if you're sure of it. No. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. What's she saying? Shit. Show us some evidence that there was even more fake Cavaliers out there. Dreams, don't die. Oh, the song's still going? Oh no, this is a completely different song. It just flowed hard as hell. Okay. It would have to be the second lance, right? We'll see. Jousting dummy had the second lance on it. Wait, hold on. Show us some evidence that there was even more fake Cavalry Reapers out there. Maybe the lance because it only has one set of blood on it? The proof is right under your noses. This is the defendant's personal lance. If we are to believe the jousting lance that was the alleged murder weapon had anything to do with the testimony, and the weapon was wrested away from the first subject, or the weapon was carried by the second, then this lance was not a part of a jousting dummy. There were two lances at the scene. Hold on. Whoa. Your misdirection ain't gonna work. If the killer got that lance from the first target, and the second was the victim in disguise, it adds up. Weren't you listening? The weapon was his personal lance. If there was a fake target out there that was really a troll, then the real target would have a different lance. It's possible the victim was carrying the jousting target's lance. That the victim swapped lances, you mean? For such an unlikely and pointless switching of weapons, where is your proof? Team Charge has established a fast-growing list of problems with this testimony. Something really weird was going on that night. So many objections. It's true. This is what real court is like. I would know. Not enough bodies, too many weapons, and mounting evidence that if the second killing was real, then there had to be more witnesses. Rat Anguis, hello, my friend. Welcome in. We're playing Alternian Turnabout to celebrate getting affiliate. You are here. You are already here. It's awesome and unprecedented. Yes, thank you. It's been a hell of a journey, and I couldn't do it without these silly little folks in chat. So I gotta thank them for it. They're all so wonderful, and I adore them all.
Not enough bodies, too many weapons, and mounting evidence that if the second killing was real, then there had to be more witnesses. We won't be able to go on like this. Her tyranny calls for a recess so that the prosecutor and reverse prosecutor may investigate these things further. You'll have to handle it without the investigative team, Briska. Hurry it up so we can complete the trial before sun rises and we all die.
Hooray! He's not guilty yet.
This got really confusing,
Excuse me.
but I'm glad it's not a guilty verdict yet. The team charge made it through that by the skin of our horns. Now,
Bonk. Speaking of horns, I stepped on a stupid horn on the floor.
Sorry, my truth-seeking ninja. I was looking for that thing.
Okay, gotta get back to D&D. See you later, Cammy. Thanks for stopping in. Your testimony was weird and just made everything even more messed up. How could you not notice the jousting dummies?
Well, I thought they were shank effigies at first, but it seemed like they were really alive, you know?
No, they were perfectly still.
I had a photo on my phone, but the scary spider G said it wasn't useful. Like I said earlier, I was getting my stargaze on because the stars were out that night.
But there was some stuff in the picture. Oh, damn, you're so smart.
Maybe you'll see what I mean.
That's, interesting. Can I borrow your phone a little while?
You're all believing in your heart that he ain't no killer. I saw that back there. Okay, work your miracles and get people paying off the murder go round.
What? Gamzee's phone capture logged. I don't know if y'all saw that, but in the grass there was a little tail and a little kitty cat hat. I wonder who that could have been. For now, we are going back to the scene of the crime and getting a better handle on events.
a closer look at my jousting equipment should help clear up a lot of things. And I want to talk about that picture we were just shown. Let's get going.
Where do you think you're going, boy Skylark? Can't have prisoners scurrying off.
Terezi, seriously. You know he's innocent. How can you expect us to play this? You're just trying to give Riska more chances to cheat and make something bad happen.
Oh, fine. Spoil my fun, why don't you? Aradia, to be honest, this could go either way. The easiest explanation is that Tavros did it, but we have all this evidence that it wasn't him. I just want to pursue the real story, and this is a very exciting way to get there. Where's that extreme role-playing spirit? You were pretty good back there. I think if you just keep at it, we'll uncover the truth like a true legislator would.
But you're going to hold Tavros hostage anyway, aren't you?
Team charge hasn't been cleared of suspicion yet. Let's go, boy suspect.
I'd better get to sleuthing. End of Act 1. Hell yeah. Okay, hold on. How the fuck do I save? There we go. Manual save. Ba-ba-ba. There we go. Okay. Question for you, chat. I had a backup plan if we finished. It seems like a decent place to stop if we want to. Here's the thing. We could either continue this or we could go onto Namco High and do the Terezi route. Because that's something I kind of want to do. I will probably maybe do that off of stream anyways. So I might as well do it on stream. Especially if you folks haven't played Namco High. Yeah, I see that. I don't know if that fit in 30 minutes. It might. What is Namco High? Oh, what is Namco High? Hold on, let me Google. Let me Google for how long is a Namco High route? Each route should probably only take half an hour or so at most to read through, according to jisgames.com. We could speedrun it. Because, you know, this is the affiliate, Homestuck Spirit. I gotta pay homage to the original GC, you know what I'm saying? If I can do this quick, let's see. We really want to speedrun a visual novel? Maybe. Sorry for not speaking. I was doing quest stuff. I can imagine. Wait, we doing Namco High? I kind of want to, but Dems thinks we probably shouldn't. We could speedrun Terezi's route. Because I don't really want to just drop off 30 minutes. Agree with Dem. Cringe. Okay. Alrighty. Then I'm going to play a little bit more, and then we'll just stop at 10. So let's return. This got really strange. You got stuff to do. I mean, you don't have to stay here. You can go do the quest stuff. That's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna keep doing this because that's what I personally feel like doing. This got really strange. Now I have no idea who else is involved. I still can't believe TC would be there. So it's time to investigate. This is going to be a long night. Where should I go now? Consult with Audio Storador, or return to the scene of the crime. Let's do the scene of the crime, even though we could probably get more from talking with Tavros. Tavros' hive exterior. This is where it all happened. Hopefully I can find some solid proof Tavros didn't do it. Here we are, back where Kenny was killed. Examine. Click on the crime scene to investigate. Ooh. Blood. Kenny's blood. His feeling of being doomed was no mistake. Pumpkin. Ooh. Nothing of interest here. What made you think there was anything of interest in that spot? Okay, fuck you. Second lance. Here's the other jousting lance. But I'm not sure if that belonged to the dummy over there or the one over here. Doesn't seem to have any blood on it. I think I will take a note of it. Great jousting lance, capsule log to the Silodex. Ooh, a piece of jousting dummy is all the way over here. Or it could be the other mentioned in Gamzee's testimony. I think this is the one, because he said he saw someone's head fly off. I'm sure. Yeah, the head flying off could have just been a bucket. Step ladder. Looks like Tavros left a ladder out here. Okay. For shame. The forensics investigator didn't do a good job of watching over the victim's body. He's in for it when Terezi finds out. Barn. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Jousting dummy. Blood. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's consult with Audio Storador. Fourth by Lunar Perigee. Detention Center. Hello. Oh god, no.
Hello, Aradia.
Hey.
I wish I could help investigate. This game seems fated to make me seem useless and helpless.
I agree that this doesn't give you much opportunity to shine. But we can still put our think pans to it while I'm here.
So what do you want to discuss?
Let's show some evidence. Wait, hold on. Can I look at the evidence myself? Show the photo. Look! You can see it. Plain as day. There was a tail, and there's cat ears. You cannot fool me. There's only one person we know. That is Equus Zahak. Okay, let's talk about last night. We should talk about more about last night. Is it Chewbacca? Quite possibly. Everything we've heard about last night is news to me too.
Everything we heard about last night is news to me too. I only had one jousting dummy before that night.
Hear that stupid face he does? What's wrong with that face? What's wrong with that face? Look at him. He's just kind of there, you know? Look at him. Oh, you poor baby. Scritch, 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 scritch.
I only had one jousting dummy before that night, and falling down the pit Seems to have begun my unending descent towards helplessness.
Was Gamzee the only one who saw you out there? Or was Gamzee the only one you saw out there?
The only one I saw, yes, and something seemed off.
I guess this is why Terezi has found her perfect mystery. Show him this, because he might guide us towards Nepeta. Because it's clearly who's there. Gamzee had this photo all along that Vriska didn't think was important. Probably because it showed the jousting target in it.
Yeah, about that. There are a couple weird things in this photo. Do you see any oddities, I mean? I think so. Good. So point out the ones you found.
Click on the image. Down here.
Gamzee said that he didn't see any wild animals, but there's one right here.
That wild animal doesn't look like a wild animal to me.
If it's not a wild animal, then things are getting weirder, aren't they?
I know who the silhouette reminds me of. Ha. Little idiot. Look at her. No thoughts. But it's unlikely it would really be her. She listens to a terrible person's advice not to come near us.
I don't know. If there are any better leads, so you should give it a try. If nothing else.
Maybe she will know something about this type of creature. Maybe it wasn't Nepeta, but maybe she knows.
So I guess you really are going to pay her a visit.
I'll stop by her cave. No, we don't need to examine the photo again. Help Tavros escape through the window. Hey, Terezi doesn't have any guards watching that window. Does she know? Hey, Terezi. Hey, Terezi doesn't have any guards watching that window. Might be able to escape through here.
I thought of escaping, but after thinking on it, I just get this terrible feeling that it'd be really disorienting, unliking, and there'd be a lot of mishaps involving pee and foul-smelling mud.
Hey!
Okay.
Thank you, Twitch. I've been saved. Congrats, Kate. You didn't get to hear me say.
Okay. Not sure what that's about.
Oh, okay. Not sure what that's about, but I'll handle the investigation. Okay. Oops. Let's go to Arsenic Catnip. Fourth by Lunar Perigee. Beastlands Cave. It should be the right cave. Fuck type of Twitch are you two using where it censors audio? Twitch defending us from powerful slurs. It's true. Looks like you can go inside his house. It's so neat. Oh, probably. But I guess she isn't here.
Merp. AC peers at the spooky girl with curly horns from her. Peers at the spooky girl with curly horns from her hiding spot in the shadows.
Okay, good. There you are, Nepeta.
AC slips out of hiding, twitching her whiskers curiously at Aradia. Aradia, you came all the way out here to visit me. Perhaps to play a game?
Yes, that's exactly why. I'm so glad you're in the mood to play.
What kind of game are we playing?
One of GC's courtroom games.
Her tyranny must need the aid of her most trusted counselor. Or perhaps some assistance with the prosecution?
Actually, that's not the thing that's happening this time. For this game, you need to come with me and tell me exactly what you saw and did last night. And then I'll prove Tavros didn't murder Kenny, so he doesn't have to die. Doesn't that just sound like fun? Oh no. She's tweaking. She's not doing it. Social batteries die, so I'm gonna get off tonight. Goodbye, y'all. Congrats with affiliate, GC. Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. Bye, V. Not V. Kate. Bye, Kate. Sorry, you have similar name colors in chat. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you get some good rest. You were in the area last night, right? Why is she so fucking mortified? Oh my god, I felt that. Holy shit.
Yes.
It's like Phantom.
Aradia, I don't want to play this game. Aradia, I don't want to play this game anymore. I think you should leave.
But wait, but what about Davros?
Yes.
AC absconds into a shadowy hidey hole and hisses at the spooky ghost girl. Nepeta, I really need your help here. The mood really changed just now. Okay, I think I know what's happening here. Continue trolling Nepeta, present a profile, accuse Nepeta. I'm not gonna accuse her. Let's continue trolling her. Nepeta, could you please come testify?
Yes. No way. No. Go away. I'm not in the mood for this.
You have to. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. IJ. Appropriate timing. Give me that founder's badge? Absolutely. Yeah, no. Apparently, because some of y'all are just insane. Founders badges are going out like hotcakes. Apparently. So yeah. Damn, you missed the intro. We don't. Do we do the intro again, or do we just let Jay watch the VOD? For Jay? Come on, okay. You will. We did it 3 times and we're almost over. We're good. Damn, are you saying that means that we should do it because we're almost over? No, don't let me disrupt. I will kill you. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Hold on. No, as in don't do it. Ooh, we have a split chat room. Fair enough. Okay, how about this? I'll get. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we'll just chill for now. Jay can watch it in the VODs. Or actually, I can just send a file for it. But also, if you watch it in the VODs, you get the whole experience. So whatever, it's cool. No. Yes. No. Stop it. It's going nowhere. Let's present a profile. Because of the person you don't want to talk about last night. Who does she not want to talk about last night? She not want to talk about Kenny? Nepeta, this is the reason you changed your mind. AC wrinkles her nose, perplexed at the confusing conspiracies Aradia conjures. Aradia, I hope you're not the prosecutor. You make no sense whatsoever. But this seems to be an idea for the wall. I think I should think about this and try again. Does she not want to talk about herself? No? Okay. Hold on. We got this. Doesn't want to talk about Kenny. You want to talk about Gamzee? Okay. No. Almost there. Doesn't want to talk about Aradia. Tavros? Either. Nope. Okay. Vriska? Nope. Not Vriska. It's Equius. It's not Equius. It can't be Equius. It cannot possibly. Under any circumstances. It cannot possibly. Under any circumstances. Be Equius. It's because of him, isn't it? You were told not to go out there, but you went anyway. You don't want to get in trouble with your Moro. Alrighty, I didn't want to play with any of you. What makes you think I was out there? Probably. Because you were. You can't prove anything. Okay. This is proof you were there. She's on the phone. Oh, shit. I didn't present. Present. There we go. Okay. Have a look at this and tell me what you think. You and Gamzee? I just thought it was possible. He belongs to a clown religion, and you're obsessed with the dead. Look at the photo on the phone. We have a testimony for Gamzee. We have a testimony from Gamzee saying he saw a figure in the green in green pounce on a lance-wielding figure last night. Wait, you're not down for, Aradia? Gamradia? Gamradia, that's what it is, probably. And I proved it wasn't Tavros. Then, when we saw this picture, we noticed something about that regal-looking feline crouching in the grass. Wow, the skybox is really nice. Yeah. So what do you think about this? Okay, already. Prosecutors don't ever get off your back, do they? Fine, I'll talk. Now what to ask? Shut up and roleplay. Time to go. Let's shut up and roleplay, I think. A proud feline purge of a gloomy explorer. Didn't you hear me? Shut up and roleplay right now. Absolutely! That's what we're doing. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Okay. Looking over the ruins of an ancient temple containing the secrets of the origin of the first troll, I paused to cast a glance towards an adorable feline companion that has chosen to accompany me on a dangerous journey. This sounds like a dangerous adventure. It sure sounds like it is, but the day has come for one such as yourself has chosen to face these trials for the possibility of a reward. A good reward? The best reward. Maybe even the ultimate one. Treasure hunting can be hit or miss, and the only way to know is to enter and face these challenges. Put on my rucksack and fedora. This is the beginning of a mystical journey. He runs at top speeds to escape the tumbling boulder. Just when I think I'm not going to make it, I duck down and slide through the lowering portcullis. Let's go. But my hat! Reaches under the closing door to retrieve the beloved fedora just in the nick of time. We've been surrounded by Imperial subjugulators, and some of them are robot subjugulators with nasty powers. Is the artifact going to save us? No, it's over. We are doomed unless we hand it over. After all that, we have to give up? Just do me this one favor. Cover your eyes. And as she also does so, the subjugulators discover the terrible secrets of the temple's treasure, causing their painted faces to melt. We're saved. I'm not going to be subjugated. Okay, that's enough of that. Now what to ask about. That's it? Okay. Debit of the crime scene. Okay. So anyways, tell me what you did last night. What a bad break. This was a bad break for everyone involved. What should have been simple has now dragged several of us in already. I wasn't even flirting. I just wanted to watch. That's what makes you a key witness. I think I'm pretty lucky not to be a victim of your dangerous neighborhood, though. I nearly had an accident out there. Huh? What? An accident? Okay, now what to ask about. What accident? So, wait, explain to me. What this accident you had was. Did someone try to hurt you? I thought Davros was going to be away for a while. He started heading back to his hive. When I realized he was coming my way, I needed to hide. I had to think quick, and the training dummy was close by, but... It blew up! What the fuck? It exploded? If not for my cat-like reflexes, that could have been a predicament. Most of them missed, and I didn't lose an eye, luckily. All these traps and disguises. Was the victim trying to kill Tavros? Oh? Okay. The plot. It thickens. And then what? I did ran for wherever I could find. I hid out until it seemed quiet and went home. I'm going to update the jousting dummy with that information. Now what asked about? Oh shit, it's Roger. Is it gonna be Roger? It might be Roger. Okay. Okay, yep. We saw before. It sounds like you had as much trouble as Tavros and Kenny did after things went crazy. But also sounds like you got there pretty early. You had to come out to watch things. Tell me everything about what happened before the jousting dummy went off. I wasn't going to play, but I thought it would be safe to just watch. That doesn't tell me much. Did you see Kenny out there? Yeah, I saw all of you out there. I didn't realize Kenny was there until he was already dead. I didn't see him sooner. I heard him shouting while I was taking cover, but when the coast was clear, he'd been killed. Helpful. Tell me about when... Wait. All of who? I saw you playing with Terezi and Tavros playing with Whiskers. Gamzee was sitting out there being weird. I didn't know he hung out with you. And I don't know what Impera was up to, so he wanted to be scarce. Oh? Oh? Who? The creepy one with the rifle. Don't you play with him? He was there? He wasn't there? I just assumed he was there since you all played together. No, listen carefully. Was that Sea Dweller actually there? They just putting anybody in these days?
I can't remember. Maybe. I mean, there were half a dozen of you at least out there. Maybe I mistook Gamzee for him.
Aradia, are you okay? You look perturbed. Just how many people were there that we didn't know about? I didn't see anyone else. Any nyan else. I have to talk to him too to cover every base. What to ask about now? Fuck that. Time to go. Yeah, but will you come and testify? Well, I'll get in trouble. The team charge's fate depends on you. Okay, I'll do it for his sake. I appreciate it. Okay. Do we have to find Empora first? Yeah, let's go. Maybe I should look at the crime scene again, too. Nepida's now following me. Coastal Cliffs. Got 10 minutes. We can see what he has to say. Like 5 minutes. Like a Pokemon. It looks like there's a couple of ships out there coming to shore. We have time before they arrive. Okay, where should I go next? Oh, okay, so he's not gonna be back. Okay. I'm gonna go to the hive. Oh, I wanted to look at this place earlier, but I'm not used to investigating things like that. Let's see what we can find. Okay. Okay, so I think this is a much better place to call it. I can do a little bit chatting before we end stream. Save game. Here. You sure you want to overwrite your save? Absolutely. Okay. This is a thing we may return to. Not positive. Might play this off of stream in the Discord. Might not. Who knows? But yeah. There's a lot of twists and turns here. Like, obviously, you know, it's Ace Attorney. So I knew there was going to be shocking stuff. But, like, especially, I guess my only critique with this is, like, there's a lot of points where there's just, like, a lot of dead silence. Which, I will admit, is not... The Ace Attorney series is not necessarily foreign to that. There are times where there is literally just dead silence. Other than that, but, like, the music that they did have, like the Objection music and, like, the Megalovania cover, like, that was all, like, I loved that shit. That was getting me pumped. I fucked with it so hard. But yeah. It do be kind of the end of stream, and you folks know what that means. Hell yeah. Alright. I'll see you folks back at the entrance real quick. Hell yeah. There we go. Sorry. Muted the game audio there. Oh well, okay. Well, we did it. We did a third of proving that Tavros... Outro music's very quiet. How about that? Is that better? That should be better. There we go. There we go. We did it. We proved Tavros kind of didn't kill anybody just yet, even though it's kind of a coin flip. And apparently Aradia Megido has something to do with our murders. Will we find out more about this in the future? Epic question. Great question. No clue. No one is in the Homestuck tag, but I do have an idea for who we could raid. I'm willing to hear you out, but I got a notification that Rav went live, and they may not be doing a Homestuck, but they are a homie. I could also raid my brother-in-law. Oh yeah, Rav's playing Gary's mod. Okay, hold on. Who's your idea, Glenn? Who are you thinking? And also, we should get a raid message out and going. So, let's bring in the raid message. Oprezeb, he makes Homestuck figures on Etsy. Ooh, a new Homestuck. Okay. Oprezeb. Knuckle sandwich, 3 beers. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a followers only chat, so we're gonna have to follow if we want to send him messages. Objection, or wait. Objection, or just objection. Why are we objecting? What has happened? What has happened in the... Oh, okay, like the raid message. How about... Okay, let's open this up. Let's go with... open this up. I think we'll do... It's about a radio. How about we just do 08? How about this? Oh no, not with a double B. Like objection. Homestuck raid. We gotta add in the Homestuck raid. He's gotta know that we're Homestuck. That works. There we go. There we go. I will throw this down in chat. You can copy paste it. Do whatever you want. Throw any emojis you want on there. I will get this raid initiated. Slash raid. Let me make sure I'm typing this guy's name in right. I'm fairly confident I'm not. I was not about to type that in correct. I was doing Oprezeb, not Oprezeb. Ooh, zebra like a zebra. There we go. Follow subscriber or... Okay. Alrighty. I want to thank you folks for coming in again tonight. For celebrating the affiliate stream. All this great epic stuff. And just a reminder, I will be back on Wednesday for Warm and Cozy Wednesdays at 7 p.m. EDT for more Chibi Robo Plug into Adventure for the Nintendo GameCube. And I will be back here on Sunday next week again at 7 p.m. EDT to maintain and continue the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen for the Wii playthroughs for Shiko's Hard Sundays. Thank you, ladies, gentlemen, and all segments outside and in between. I love ya, you my compy casting crew, and I will see you folks next time. Bye-bye.